Well, Zen's missing, and she's probably in a whole heap of trouble. You know what this calls for, right? Update video time! Hello everyone, my name is Filip, the editor for the Bun Squad, and welcome to yet another update video. I said we were going to be doing these around bi-monthly or so, yeah, welcome to the March update video. I have no idea where Zen is, she could be anywhere, but I haven't seen her for a while. Who knows what'll be happening there. Okay, I'm gonna drop that right now. So yeah, I hope you all like the Blood Blockade Battlefront. I can't speak today. I hope you all liked the Blood Blockade Battlefront review. Me and Zen put a lot of work into it. I think it came out really well. Zen thinks so as well. And yeah, how about that story segment? Well, very quickly, let me just say, I apologize for that video coming out late. That was supposed to come out at the start of February, and yet it came out at the end of February. So what happened there? Well, essentially, nothing too special, actually, compared to, like, when the Scott Pilgrim review was delayed. Nothing actually too special happened there. It was just a bad case of me and Zen getting sick. As well as just a whole bunch of like procrastination regarding like the visual aids for the video and just a whole bunch of other stuff. So nothing too special there. Like I just said, me and Zen did get sick in the lead up to it. But hey, it's out. I think it came out really well. Zen thinks it came out very well. From what we can see, you guys think it came out very well. So yeah, and with that, we are now done with the Looming Terror arc of the Bun Squad, and now we are heading into the next arc of the Bun Squad, as teased at the end of the video, the Despair arc. And this is one that we've been kind of leading towards for multiple months by now. So just to explain this first and foremost, because I know that we haven't really explained how the arcs in the Bun Squad work. We keep mentioning like, oh, like this certain arc, like that has just concluded, or we are now starting this arc of the Bun Squad. We haven't really like put a focus on how the arcs in the Bun Squad really work and like what the arcs are. So first and foremost, before I go into the Despair arc and what you can expect from it, let's go into this right now. So the way that story arcs in the Bun Squad work, like it's not really that different or that much different from how a shonen anime would have their arcs. Like One Piece is the big example that we draw from, where essentially we're especially drawing from One Piece in this because what we have, we're going to have overall sagas, like overall story sagas with multiple arcs encompassing them. And then the arcs within the... I'm sorry, I can't speak today. I don't know what to tell you. The arcs that encompass each story saga are going to essentially be telling one overall narrative within going from arc to arc to arc to arc. And each of those individual arcs will tell a different section of this narrative that we're telling. The Despair arc that we're leading up to now is going to be the halfway point of this current story saga. We're writing it in a way so that it's a good conclusion for everything that we've seen up till now, but we still have a lot of story threads that'll be going past there that aren't going to be concluded in the Despair arc. That'll be leading up to the remainder of the saga, and well, you'll just have to see what happens with that. So, so far there have been 3 sagas within the Bun Squad, and just to say this right now, because me and Zen have said this on Twitter a lot, and we've mentioned it a few times in the descriptions of these videos. But there is actually a Google Doc that we have that lists the entire release schedule or upcoming release schedule for the Bun Squad, as well as the complete episode list for the Bun Squad as well, segregated into the different arcs. So so if you want to know what episodes belong in what arc, just go into the description of this video and the description of all Bun Squad videos going forward. and you can see that Google Doc, and you'll basically be able to see the upcoming videos for the Bun Squad that are up next, and what videos will be, or like what videos are a part of what arc. So essentially, you can just see the entirety of the Bun Squad episode list, and just see what arcs or what episodes encompass what arcs. But up until now, we've had 3 arcs in the Bun Squad. The Humble Beginnings arc, which isn't really that much of an arc, it's just the first few videos. So essentially the Alvida arc of the video for the Alvida arc of History of One Piece, up till the I believe the Cloverfield review. So again, not that much videos at all. Then is the Magical Transformation arc, which goes from the beginning of Zenhu all the way till the Kamen Rider Double the Kamen Rider Double review, both parts of it, where essentially it's called. You could probably guess why it's called Magical Transformation. It's because of the introduction of Kana and Chiaki becoming anthropomorphic and being able to talk, and then by the end of the arc, Zen meets Linkara, and we have the setup for Monokuma. Then, leading from that into the 3rd arc, then we have the Looming Terror arc, which we just concluded with Blood Blockade Battlefront. That goes from the Lego Movie video game all the way till BBB. And that basically, that basically introduces more and more aspects to this story, and we have Monokuma in the background just kind of like being the looming terror. That's where the name comes from. And now it's ended with BBB, and that'll head into the next arc, that being the Despair arc. We still have a couple of arcs after the Despair arc. We'll head more into that after the Despair arc is fully concluded. But essentially, the Despair arc, as per its name, is going to be focused on Danganronpa. It is going to be focused on the Danganronpa marathon. It'll be the first marathon that we're doing for the Bun Squad. We've done, we've basically started multiple series up till now in the Bun Squad, but this is the first time that we're going to be doing a series back to back to back in a marathon format. So Zen's been looking forward to doing something like this. And, I've been looking forward to, just jumping into Danganronpa as well. So it shall be glorious. But with that being said, the Despair arc is not just going to be comprised of Danganronpa videos. There will also be a few side videos within the arc that aren't Danganronpa related, that are just, focusing on other stuff, to kind of just, give people a break from Danganronpa. In case you don't like Danganronpa, you can just have a break now and then from the Danganronpa marathon, just in case Danganronpa isn't your thing. Though, fair warning, the storyline segments within the Danganronpa reviews are going to be very, very, very crucial. And in fact, going on to that, there's another reason as to why we are going to be doing both Danganronpa reviews and non-Danganronpa reviews. It is also going to correlate to how the storyline within the Danganronpa arc, the Despair arc, is going to be handled. Essentially, we're going to be having 2 plots, an A plot and a B plot. The A plot will be running throughout the Danganronpa videos. Essentially, the A plot's going to be focused on Zen and Monokuma and what's happening over there, following on from the ending of Blood Blockade Battlefront. And then for all the non-Danganronpa reviews, those are going to be focused on myself and the cats, basically just trying to find Zen, find out what happened to her and look for her where she is. So yeah, that's how that's going to be operating. There's going to be an A plot with Zen and Monokuma, and a B plot with me and the cats, and it'll be, segregated between the Danganronpa reviews and the non-Danganronpa reviews. So, with that being said, let's head into the schedule for the Despair arc, because I have listed every single one of the Despair arc videos within this Google Doc. Again, you can find the Google Doc in the description of both this and all of the Bun Squad videos. So let's take a look at it and see essentially what videos will be comprising this arc of the Bun Squad. So first and foremost will of course be the Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc review, because of course this is where we're going to start. It's the first game of Danganronpa. It makes sense to start the Despair arc off with a Danganronpa review, so yeah, of course we're going to be starting with this. I said in the, or Zen said, I should say, not me. Zen said in the Blood Blockade Battlefront review that this is coming out on March 19th. That has been pushed back to a week, to March 26th. But that's just the current release date. We may push that back again. I hope we don't push that back again. I really do want this to come out by the end of March, but you know, you never know with this stuff. You know, we'll just have to see when this releases. So yeah, the current release date is the 26th of March. I'm not going to be giving the release date to any of these. They are available in the Google Doc in case you want to see the current release date for these videos, but just keep in mind that these are only the estimate release dates, you know, or the approximate release dates. We don't have these set in stone. You know, these could always be pushed back if we need them to be pushed back. So just keep that in mind. Even this one, we plan for it to come out on the 26th of March, but that could be pushed back. And so that's also why I'm not going to be giving away any of the release dates for any of these other videos. Though if you do want to see when we plan for those videos to come out, just head to the Google Doc in the description. So yeah, there's that. Then after the Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc review, don't know why I said the entire name all in full there, but after the DR1 review, the next 3 videos, as you will know from the Blood Blockade Battlefront review, the next 3 videos are, the order of them are currently votable, or you can currently vote on the order of them right now on Patreon. If you... Sorry, just had to swallow for a bit. If you pledge $1, just a single dollar, just one singular dollar on Zen's Patreon, which is also in the description, then you can vote on the order of the next 3 videos for the Bun Squad. These 3 videos are a Zen Who episode on the Edge of Destruction, the Zen Anime episode on Danganronpa the Animation, and the next History of One Piece episode for the Captain Buggy arc. These 3 videos will be the next 3 videos after the DR1 review, but the order of them will be determined by you guys. So head on over to Patreon right now to vote on the 3 of those, and then whatever order, whatever, like, you know, ranking they come out on with that poll is how they are going to be structured for the Bun Squad. Voting for that ends when the Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc review comes out, so vote while you still can. You still have time, of course, but yeah, just vote while you still can. And then the order of those 3 videos from that poll is, you know, the order that they will be released in. So yeah, so get to voting. Then after that will be the Danganronpa 2 review. We also plan to basically double that up, and we'll also be tackling Danganronpa 0, the light novel, or the novel. I think it's a light novel. I forget. I admittedly, I don't really know the distinction between novels and light novels in Japan. But yeah, Danganronpa 0, the light novel, will also be covered in the Danganronpa 2 review. We won't be spending too much time on it in that video, because of course the main focus of that video will be on Danganronpa 2, but Danganronpa 0 will be tackled in that video because Danganronpa 2 also contains Danganronpa IF. So because of that, it just makes sense to cover Danganronpa 0 here. So yeah, Danganronpa 2 will be coming then. Then following that, we'll be having 2 non-Danganronpa reviews. We'll be tackling My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, the first season of it, for Zen TV. And then after that, we'll be tackling Kamen Rider Double Forever A to Z for Zen Toku. It's been a while since both a Zen TV episode and a Zen Toku episode, so it just makes sense to have 2 of those within the Despair arc. So yeah, Zen TV and Zen Toku will be coming back within the Despair arc with MLP Season 1 and Kamen Rider Double Forever A to Z. Then after those will be the next Should You Complete This episode for Danganronpa Another Episode, Ultra Despair Girls. Then following that will be another Zen Who episode, this time on Marco Polo, which will be the first review of a serial from Doctor Who, which we'll need to use a recreation from because it is it's one of the lost serials, essentially. If you don't know what the lost serials for Doctor Who are, we'll go into it in that video, but essentially there's a lot of serials from Doctor Who that are just outright missing and we only have the audio for, so we'll need to essentially use recreations for them. Then following Marco Polo will be the last 2 videos for the Despair arc, that being a Zen anime review for Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope's Peak Academy, and then the very, very final one, that being a Should You Complete This episode on Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. And that right there is the entirety of the Despair arc schedule. So I hope you guys look forward to it. It seems like a lot, but in actuality, it's only like 11 videos. And, you know, this past arc, the Looming Terror arc, has just been 9 videos. So hopefully it won't take that long. But knowing us, we're going to bloat it to hell. So wish us luck. Wish us a ton of luck. And then also to keep you guys company while you wait for the Trigger Happy Havoc review, we actually do have a few in-between videos from now till that review comes out to hold you guys over. So first and foremost, in just a few days, we're going to be premiering a compilation of the story segments up until this point. We've wanted to do story compilations of the Bun Squad arcs for a while now, but we essentially thought that it'd be best to wait till the end of Looming Terror, since the first 2 arcs really aren't all that long, and just have the first story compilation be of the first 3 arcs of the Bun Squad. Going forward from the Despair arc and onward, the story compilations will be focused like on the individual arcs themselves. So it'll be like a Despair arc story compilation, and then the arc after that, and so on and so forth. So the story compilations going forward will just be on each of the individual arcs, but for this first one, it'll be on the first 3 arcs altogether. So expect that in just a few days after this update video goes live. Then after that, we actually have a blooper reel coming out for the Bun Squad. Basically just bloopers from Zen, as well as from me and Casey and Michelle, who play Kana and Chiaki. And then after that will be part 2 of Zen's PS2 collection, because she made part 1 of that, and we just think it only makes sense to do part 2 of that before going forward with Trigger Happy Havoc and the rest of the Despair arc. And yeah, that's basically it. So expect the story compilation, the blooper reel, and the PS2 collection video to all come out before the Trigger Happy Havoc review. But yeah, that essentially concludes this update video. I wanted to explain the arcs of the Bun Squad, as well as give you guys the schedule for the Despair arc. You know, and let us know what other marathons you'd like to see from us going forward. We have a ton already planned, like including, you know, Professor Layton, Fate, or just the Fate franchise in general, which will be, of course, like split up into several different groups, because there's no way in hell that we're doing the entire franchise all in one go. We're not suicidal, goddammit. You know, the MCU is another one we have planned. You know, just a lot of other stuff that we have planned for marathons going forward. But Danganronpa is the one that we're starting with. Let us know if there's any others that you would like us to do. And yeah, also consider supporting the Bun Squad over on Patreon. You know, we have different tiers over there. If you pledge a single $1, then you will get your name featured in the credits of every Bun Squad video, and you will also be able to vote on polls like the one we currently have going on right now. So yeah, go pledge a single $1. You know, your name will be in the credits for every Bun Squad video, and you'll be able to vote on polls like the one going on now. So just go over there. It's just $1. We would be very appreciative if you would do so. Then there's the $3 rewards, which is you'll gain access to the Bun Squad Discord server, and you will also receive the occasional behind-the-scenes content that we will be posting over on Patreon. Then there's the $5 reward, which is that your name will be read out loud at the end of every Bun Squad video. Then there's the $10 reward, which is that Zen will give your show or your page, like your show or blog, a shout out at the end of every Bun Squad video. Although this is to her discretion. So if you essentially if you host content that Zen deems, you know, not like, you know, not appropriate to be sharing on her show, then essentially this reward will be deemed obsolete. But this is for like a very specific group of people. I'm sure some of you may already know what this is referring to, but I'm just going to move on to the next tier. Next tier is the $20 reward, which is that you will be able to request Zen to review stuff every 6 months. So essentially, every 6 months, Zen will review anything of your choosing that falls in line with, you know, Zen TV, Zen movies, should you complete this, Zen Toku, you know, whatever it may be. You can request something for Zen to review, and every 6 months, as long as you are pledge to this tier, you'll be able to request Zen to review something. And then the highest tier for the Bun Squad, the $25 reward, you will be able to have Zen cameo in your show. Much like the $10 reward, this is up to Zen's discretion. So yeah, those are all the tiers for Patreon. You know, go pledge to pledge to the Bun Squad Patreon. We would be, you know, very appreciative if you would. You know, any amount of support helps, even if it's just $1. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for this update video. This one went a little longer than the other one, but you know what? Had a bunch more to say. So with that being said, I hope you guys look forward to the next video, with the, you know, that being Trigger Happy Havoc. And with that being said, I'm Philip, and me and Zen shall see you guys later. Bye bye, everyone.